Did you carry back of biceps all right?
Again.
He's not answering the question.
Did you know this motherfucker called me?
Derek, how do you
You called me Dylan.
Derek.
Rewind your camera.
Rewind, somebody record. Who recorded that? Who's recording? I recorded. Recording on slow, man.
Alright, fellas, what's happening?
Derek, you fighting Fabio, man.
Yeah, I'm fighting Fabio. I think Fabio needs a good test. He's won the British title. He needs a good test. He needs to fight a proper fight who's going to push him. Because everybody's fought, they've quit. You know, so I think him and Adi Ali should do it.
What do you think of this fight? Joshua White?
Good fight. We sold out, as you can tell. Both fighters are a bit reserved. Then they haven't got a bit reserved, but it's okay though.
Does that surprise you, Derek, that it wasn't a bit more vocal today?
Yeah, I mean, it was not a good press conference. It was not delicious enough. It was not amazing. It was not like we can try and make highlights on this. But it's sold out already, which is good. The venue O2 Arena is sold out.
What do you make of Fury and Garlic?
I'll believe it when I see everybody walking in the ring.
Do you like the fight?
It's entertainment. Entertainment is always good, people. There's so much badness going on in the world. I think when people get entertained, it's good.
It's possible that fight could happen in Saudi. Have you heard anything? I know you're quite close with the Saudis.
No, I haven't heard anything about it yet. So when I do hear, I will say some stuff about it, but I haven't heard anything about it yet.
What about Daniel Dubois, training with Don Charles, someone you know quite well? What chances do you give Daniel in that fight?
He's boxing in Rolls Royce, Daniel. So he needs to be a Rolls Royce himself when he's in there. But you never know. Everybody always says it's a heavyweight game. One punch can change the game. One punch can change the game if you're not on point. But I know Usyk could be very on point, ready for this fight. Remember, Usyk used to spar Daniel many rounds, so he knows how he moves and stuff like that.
What do you make of his link up with Don?
Mate, it's good for Don. You know, I'm happy for them. I'm happy for him. You know, but it is what it is. All the best.
When you come back, will you be working with Don, or have you not made that for?
Me, I've moved on. I moved on.
Who do you want to fight?
Don't know. I'm working on it. I'll be on this undercard though. 100%. Work on it.
How do you see AJ White going?
There's so many factors playing in this thing already. We are 5 weeks away from the fight. AJ's doing an 8-hour flight to Vegas. I'm gonna get there, jet lag, get tired, come back, do another 8-hour flight here, and then Dylan will be in London, training in Manchester. I think in the first 2-3 rounds, I think Dylan will cause a big commotion on AJ, and by AJ will just buy his gumshoe. And round 8-9, Dylan gets knocked out.
There's a lot of talk of Deontay Wilder coming back into the ring. Obviously, a lot of talk about him and AJ in December in Saudi. What do you make of that? What do you make of Deontay Wilder?
When is he fighting?
There's talk about the Ruiz fight, but I think he might be holding out till December 4.
So basically, Deontay will be at the ringside. Yeah. So Deontay will be ringside.
What do you make of FROCH saying that Joshua's on the slide?
Fuck FROCH. FROCH needs to shut the fuck up and just stay wherever he is in his dark hole and fucking arsehole.
Cole's had a few things to say about AJ over the last couple of years. Do you know if there's been some form of falling out between them?
It's jealousy. You know, if someone's saying something about another man, it's as simple as it's jealousy. You understand? There's nothing else. Carl FROCH is jealous of AJ.
Do you think he's jealous of his achievements?
100%, because in sort of you say things in public. Don't say things in public. Like if I want to say something to AJ which is negative, I call him and say, yo, on this interview, what you say that was not all right. On the way you boxed this fight, this was not great. You know, that's what you say as a friend. But when you're jealous, your point is to just go in front of cameras and just rant about the other fighter because it's jealousy. It's nothing else. It's just simple jealousy. That is it. You know, is he still a Sky?
No, he works for a few people.
Huh?
He's done a bit on Talk Sport and a few other people. So.
Well, his own thing as
Done
well.
some stuff with DAZN as well. Yeah, he's basically freelance, working for them.
So Sky didn't give him a new contract, basically, because he talk shit about other people. That's fine. We talk shit about the promoter anyway. So it's jealousy. There's nothing else. You know, it's just simple jealousy. But at the end of the day, the 12th is going to be a good day for Londoners. You know, it's going to be buzzing.
Talking about them, because Joe Joyce in the rematch with Zhile Zhang. Do you think Joe's got he can make the adjustments this late in his career to be?
If he don't, he's going to get fucked up. That is the simplest thing. You know what the funny thing is? Before that Zhang fight, he came out on BT and was like, oh yeah, you know, I use my head and then people don't know I'm still there, I'm still boxing, and they're like, what the hell? And I was like, this guy's an idiot. You know, move your fucking head. You know, stay away from everything. You know, you don't have to use your head as protection. Mate, I tell you what, if I'm Zhang, I'll just come back in there in a rematch and hit the same fucking eye again. Because I'm telling you, that eye hasn't healed. Hit the fucking same eye again. Boom, hit him there. It's going to be the same outcome because that eye is still the same. It still hasn't healed. You should move on. You should find another fight. Let Zhang do what he's doing.
Does Zhang cause problems in that division? Awkward, big guy.
Big guys, Zhang is a big guy and he's good for 5 rounds and after that he starts tanking. He likes to box moving, and for a guy who's very, very big and the moving is quite difficult. So,
What's your prediction for Spence Crawford?
that's a delicious fight. Who was in the car crash?
Spence.
I don't think Spence is still the same after that car crash. You know, I don't think so. It's still the same. I hope it's still the same because we want to see a good fight. You know, and plus as well, you know, these guys, they leave the life partying, drinking and shit like that.
Derek, what do you make of Canelo switching networks, switching promoters just to make big fights happen?
Okay, you know, Eddie's fucked. Eddie's fucked. His own is fucked. Where's dang, this because that American brand market now, that was it. The Mexicanos were coming out and buying pay-per-view and stuff like that.
Derek, what do you think's happening to British boxing? There's a lot of the big fights happening in the US this year. In British boxing, we're still struggling to make good fights. What do you think's happening? Is there a transition right now?
I don't think we're struggling. I just think the Eagles are the promoters. Your Eddie Hearn, your Frank Warren, you know. But you know, Ben Shalom wants to work for everybody. You know, it's just the promoters. They just trying to be greedy now, and they're just trying to have that more extra money. The fighters want to fight, man. You know, and you got a good fight right now. I think that fight has been agreed now on Sky. Powasi versus what's his name?
Yeah, easy.
Oh, that's a good fight. That is a good fight. Where is that fight? Manchester.
It's a week after this one.
Where is it?
They haven't announced the location.
Yeah, that's a good fight. You know, Powasi better come with his game on. He might get laid out, but it's a good fight.
What I'm trying to say is, if you look at America, there's a lot more established world-class fighters there now. In the UK, they seem to still be finding a good pay-per-view star. We've seen Joshua, Fury, but after that, I think Conor Benn was supposed to be the next one. Obviously, we know what's going on with that, but they're still searching for the stars here right now. Do you feel that's the case?
Oh, people should just forgive Conor Benn. Conor Benn is going to come back. Eubank Jr. is meant to be having a rematch, but the rematch is scrapped now. Yeah, so I'll tell you that fight is happening now. Conor Benn and Eubank. It's happening in the summer at Tottenham. You didn't hear from me. Okay. And if you tell anyone, I tell you I didn't say anything. So things are buzzing. Listen, bridge boxing was the highest when AJ beat Klitschko. You understand? When AJ was selling Millennium, Tottenham, Wembley, we were buzzing. But you know what they say, what goes up must come down, so the buck must be passed on to someone else now. Do you understand? Remember we had a buck in the era of the Klitschko's in Germany, and then he came here. And now our era is going for British boxing, is going 100%. AJ retires, Tyson retired, Marcel retires, Dylan retires. GC Fabio Wardy selling out fucking Tottenham? Huh? Let's be honest.
One day maybe.
Huh?
One day maybe.
Where's that gonna be? Let me explain that, son. If you're not holding your own arena at this stage, it's not gonna happen. Or you fighters, if you think you're a fighter, if you're not selling at least 3,000 tickets or 4,000 tickets, it's not gonna happen. You understand? You're always if you're always gonna be on someone's undercard, you don't have your own show. It's not gonna happen.
Do you feel like tickets are probably not going to get sold out when we're not making the big fights? AJ Fury has been talked about for the last 4 years, never got made, but it seems like a lot of fans, casual fans who are majority of the market are not going to be buying tickets or tuning into in person. I don't want to be talked about.
I think the three biggest fights left out there: AJ Fury, AJ Deontay Wilder. That is what the public want now. So you might get it. Inshallah, you might get it. You might get it. It's gonna be amazing. But let's enjoy the 12th. We're gonna be buzzing. It's gonna be amazing.
Derek, were there ever talks of you and Ngannou having a little tear up?
No. Don't know what talks about that.
You and John Jones,
Who's John Jones?
the UFC heavyweight.
Fights left out there: AJ Fury, AJ Deontay Wilder. That is what the public want now. So you might get it. Inshallah, you might get it. You might get it. It's gonna be amazing. But let's enjoy the 12th. We're gonna be buzzing. It's gonna be amazing.
Derek, were there ever talks of you and Ngannou having a little tear up?
No. Don't know what talks about that.
You and John Jones,
Who's John Jones?
the UFC heavyweight champion.
Oh my God, that guy's too tall, man. I'll fuck him up. I'll beat him up. They don't want none of this, man. They don't want war.
Away from boxing, what does a day in the life of Derek Chisora look like?
Fucking, as you can see, I'm holding an injury here. Playing with the kids and I got injured. That's it. When you become a dad, you become very soft. Especially me, I got 2 girls. Like, come on, I want to be violent and it's like, Daddy, you can't be violent, you have to be nice. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my goodness. When you have 2 girls, you're like, yeah, I'm going to be violent. I'm like, Daddy, you can't do that. What's Daddy said? And my 3-year-old like, Daddy, oh, I love you. And you're like, oh, you the smell. You're like, oh, Jesus. And on road rage, you can't even have road rage when you got